Hello, welcome to the workout. My name is Dylan Reuter. I've got a few hobbies, mainly just three, but my wife says that one of my hobbies is more or less a problem, but that's her opinion. I'm currently a student at WSU trying to go for my physical therapy license. I'm currently applying for the PT application, and I'm almost done with that. But in this class, I'm trying to get my bearings into applying some of the knowledge that I have learned, along with implementing it into an actual workout. For this particular workout, it's not going to be too extensive or hard, and the only thing that we will be needing is a band, which is a rubber TheraBand, or however you want to call it. The big thing is if your band is too heavy or too elastic, you can either go a slightly wider or get a lighter band from what I am portraying or showing you today. First off, we're going to start off with some side steps. So we don't need the band right now, so we can set that off to the side. We're going to start off with a warm-up with some side steps, and we're going to do 15 of those. We're going to side step and reach up and back and up and back, and that's one, and we're going to do 15 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15. So next up, we're going to do some hip rotators. By doing that, we're going to lift our knee up to about 90 degrees. We're going to hold it, and then we're going to rotate out 90 degrees laterally from the body. And we're going to hold it, come back in, and then drop. We're going to alternate legs, and we're going to do 15 each leg, so a total of 30. Now the big thing is here is we're not leaning forward, and whenever we're engaging our core and we're strengthening our back and we're staying straight up, so when we lift that leg up, it's nice and straight. We're not lifting and crunching over. We're going from side to side. So one rep will look like up, over, back in, and down. That's one for the right leg, and then up, over, back in, and down. That's one for the left leg, and we're going to do 15 for each leg, but we're going to alternate each time. That way we can work a little bit with the balance. Okay, here we go. Up, over, and down. 1, up, over, and down. 2, up, over, and down. 3, up, over, and down. 4, really focus on working that core. And 5, up, over, down. And 6, up, over, down. 8, up, over, down. And 9, make sure you're not opening up with your leg prior to getting it all the way up to 90. Up, over, down. 11, up, over, down. 12, up, over, down. 13, if you need to have a wall for your balance, that's totally fine. 15, up, over, down, 16, up, over, down, 17, up, over, down, 18, up, over, down, 19, up, over, down, 20, up, over, down, 21, up, over, down, 22, up, over, down, 23, a few more, up, over, down, 24, up, over, down, 25, up, over, down, 26, up, over, down, 27, up, over, down, 28, up, over, down, 29, last one, up, over, down. So after the hip rotators, we just have a basic arm stretch so we can get ready for our actual workouts. After that, the warm-up will be done and we'll be ready for the workout. So we're going to take our hand, bring it across our chest, grab onto it with that other hand right about the deltoid or the shoulder, and we're going to hug it in tight and we're going to hold it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax it out, and we're going to switch over to the next one. Same thing, grab it, hug it over, bring it in tight with that other hand, and we're going to hold it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now wherever you laid your band down, we will now need the band, so go ahead and grab that. We have banded high knees. So you're going to double over your band about midway, so the tails should line up pretty evenly. You're going to take the one end of the tail where it's doubled over, and you're going to stick it over your foot. And the other side, the tail side, you're going to stick under the other foot. They should be about shoulder width apart, and there should be a little tension in between. If that ends up becoming too hard, you can loosen it up. That's totally fine. It all depends on, well, how tight your band is and how hard you really want it to be. But we're going to do banded high knees, which is when we come, we're going to be on one leg, and when we come up, we're going to hold our leg up there. And whenever you hold your leg up there, you don't want your leg to be underneath. You want it to be out forward like this. Don't have your leg underneath. Okay, and we're going to do 15 of those for each leg. Is everybody ready? Here we go. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10, down, 11, a few more, down, 12, down, 13, down, 14, down, 15. Okay, now we're going to switch over. We're going to change exactly opposite. So we're going to do the opposite leg. So keep that band doubled over, and where it's looped will go on your other leg, and the tail end will go underneath the other foot. Again, about shoulder width apart, keeping that tension, and same principle. Make sure that leg is out away from your body and not right underneath of you. Okay, same thing, 15 more. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10, down, 11, down, 12, down, 13, down, 14, down, one more, and 15, down. I almost lost count on that one. Okay, next thing is we're going to do a banded lat pull. So you want them to be just about shoulder width apart, maybe a little wider. And we're going to bring it up above and we're going to stretch it out and come down until it touches our chest. If this becomes too hard, or if you have a shoulder injury, that's completely fine. You can widen it out to where it's just stretching just a little bit whenever you come down, to where you still get that burn, but you won't get nearly as much of the force, and it won't be quite as hard, and you won't have to hurt your shoulder during this. Okay, so the banded lat pulls, we're going to do 15 of these. So hold your band up. You should be looking about eye level with your band, and then you're going to bring it up about another foot, and then from there we'll go down and up as one. Make sure you don't let the band come in and flap around whenever you're up at the top. Keep it nice and tight. So here we go. We're going to do 15 of those. Ready? 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up. Make sure you guys are arching your back. 8, up. Keep it nice and straight. 9, up. 10, up. 5 more. 5, up. 4, up. 3, up. 2, up. This last one we're going to hold. And down. Hold. Nice and strong. Keep holding. Keep your back nice and straight. Don't arch it. We're going to hold for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. Alright, shake out those shoulders, shake out that back, get nice and loose. Next one, we're going to hit a little bit of the legs. We're going to have both feet underneath the band. Again, so we don't need to necessarily have the band doubled, but if you want to double it, that's fine. It'll just make it quite a bit harder. And then try and have the band flat and not crumpled up whenever we're doing this. That way it won't try and roll out from underneath your feet if you lose your balance. So we're going to lay the band down on the ground, and about midway in the band, we're going to step onto it about shoulder width or a little bit wider than shoulder width. I like a little bit wider, but that's just my preference. So if you like it a little bit narrower, that's fine, but we're going to be doing some banded squats. So we'll have it up here, and whenever we're coming down, we're going to be nice and controlled. We're not going to drop down really fast. We're going to be nice, slow and controlled, and then slow and controlled on the way back up. We're not looking for a drop and a pop. Okay, we're really focusing on working that core, squeezing the butt, making sure we're getting a good shape out of it. And then as we go down, we're going to hold that position. And when we hold that position, our back is going to be nice and straight, not hunched over. We're going to have nice, flat, and then we're going to come back up. So again, Step on your band, make sure it's nice and flat. Grab hold of your band, pull it up until, well, just about chest or maybe mid-sternum height. And then we're gonna go and do 15 of these, and the last one we're gonna hold for 5. You ready? Down, up, 1, down, up, 2. Try and focus on keeping those knees nice and straight, don't have them buckle in. Up, 3, down, up, 4. Try and get your knee right above your big and middle toe. Down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 7, down, up, 8, down, up, 9, down, up, 10, down, up, 11, down, up, 12, down, up, 13, down, up, 14, down, up, 15. Now this next one, we're gonna go down, we're gonna hold for 5, and then we're gonna come back up. So down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back up. Okay, we can set our band aside for just this next one, and then we'll need the band again. We're gonna do some standing crunches, really focusing on engaging that core, contracting it in, and whenever we're crunching in, we're rolling in, just using the abdominals, and then coming back out. We're not bending from the hips, and we're not hunching our neck over. It's all right here in the abdominals. So we're coming in and back out. It's a very, very slow, subtle movement, but really focus on really crunching in your core muscles and focusing on that little 6-pack. Crunch it in. Okay, we're gonna do 15 of those. We're gonna hold a little bit on each one. Okay, is everybody ready? And roll it in, 1, and back out. Roll it in, 2, and back out. 3, and back out. 4, and out. 5, and out. 6, and out. 7, and out. 8, and out. 9, and out. On this last one, we're gonna hold it for a little bit. Everybody ready? And roll in. We're gonna hold it for 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Roll back out. Okay. Next, we are going to do some internal and external shoulder rotations. So it's not going to be too bad, but we're going to do some external first. So we're going to take the band, put it back behind you, right above the hips. Make sure it's about even length, and then we're going to cross them over so it'll look like a little belt up on your stomach. And you're going to hold one tail in each hand, but we're only going to be moving the one, not both at the same time. So you're going to have one, and it's going to look, your arm needs to stay flush with the side of your body, like so, and then whenever you rotate outward, it does not leave the side of your body. And try to make sure that this shoulder moves very minimally. It's all rotation in the deltoid. So we're starting from here. You don't need to come way out here, because then you're gonna end up putting a little pinch into your shoulder, and it can end up causing an injury. So from here to here, slight movement. You're going from straight out in front of you to about a 45-degree angle. We're gonna do each side for 15 for the external rotations. Okay, so here we go. Make sure it's out 90 degrees in front of you. Good posture, standing up straight. Don't lean forward, lean back, lean to the side, none of that. Out straight. And rotate out and in. 1, out, in. 2, out, in. 3, out, in. 4, out, in. 5, out, in. 6, out, in. 7, out, in. 8, out, in. 9, out, in. 10, 5 more, out, in. 5, out, in. 4, out, in. 3, out, in. 2, out, in. Last one, out, and in. Go ahead and shake that out, get the burn out. We're going to hop right into the other arm here. Okay, again, same thing on this side, keeping that arm in nice and tight to your body, keeping it out straight from you, and then out to a 45-degree angle. Same thing. Everybody ready? Out, in. 1, out, in. 2, out, in. 3, out, in. 4, out, in. 5, out, in. 6, out, in. 7, out, in. 8, out, in. 9, out, in. 10, 5 more, out, in. 5, out, in. 4, out, in. 3, out, in. 2, out, in. 1, last one, out, and in. Alright, go ahead and shake your shoulders out, and we'll go ahead and do the internal rotations next. You don't need to have the band wrapped around you. I lied, you need to have the band wrapped around you. You're going to have it to where it comes across your arm, like so, just above. And you're going to have this fairly tight on each side. So bring it in nice and snug, and you'll rotate outward till about that same 45, but now we're working our way in. Again, keeping this arm that's doing the work nice and tight to your body. Don't bring it out away from you to bring it out and in. Don't swing it over across your body. Nice and tight up against your side. So we're going to start from the 45 and in on the inside. and then back to the 45. We're not starting straight and going to the 45 and coming back to straight. So we're gonna do 15 of these as well. So starting out at that 45 and then coming in and back out. Here we go. And in, out, 1, in, out, 2, in, out, 3, in, out, 4. This exercise is much better to have a partner holding your band. 6, and in, but this is one way to do it while you're out by yourself. 7, and in, 8, in, 9, in, 10, and in, 11, in, 12, in, 13, in, 14, in, and 15. So we're going to switch over to our left side, same thing. We're bringing that band up above our elbow, having it nice and flush with our arm, resting over the thumb, having it nice and tight. So you're going to have quite a bit of tail. And we're going to start at that 45 and work our way back in. Make sure not to leave the arm floating around. It's nice and stable up against you, up against your side here. So we're going to start at that 45, work our way in. So in, 1, in, 2, in, 3, in, 4, in, 5, in, 6, in, 7, in, 8, in, 9, in, 10, in, 11, in. Make sure you're keeping that arm nice and tucked up against your side. 12, in, 13, in, 14, and in, 15. All right, we are all done with our band here, so you can fold it up, put it up however you want to, but as of right now, we are done with it, so lay it off to the side. We've got 2 more exercises left for a nice easy cool down. I had messed up my original feng shui for this exercise, so we did one of our cool downs a little while ago. That is my fault. But we will have 2 for our cool down. The first one is a nice easy stretch. We're going to be stretching our side, and we're going to be leaning back just slightly to get a little bit of those abdominals stretched in. So we're going to be going off to the side like this, our hand over our stomach, so we'll be nice and flat, and then we're going to lean back just a little bit. Not too far, so you don't want to hurt your back. I'm saying just lean over and then back just slightly. And we're going to do 5 little bounces like so. And then we're going to go hold and hold on each side, and each hold will be for 15 seconds. So here we go. We're going to bounce 1 and back over, 1 and back over, 1 and back over, 1 and back and over, 1 and back and over, and 1 and back and over. And now we're going to hold these. So we're going to reach up high, lean nice and over, make sure those hips aren't swinging all the way out here. Make sure you're keeping a nice strong base as we swing out, a little back. You should feel it right in here on this stretched out side. And we're going to hold it for 15. So everybody ready? So up, over, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Back up. Same thing on the other side. We're going to reach up, over, and slightly back. And we're going to hold for 1, 2, 3. Don't swing those hips out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Next, we've just got some high knee balances. Really going to work on those ankles, our balance, and we're going to get a slight little stretch in our quad here. So we're going to do it for each foot. Each foot's going to hold for 15, but you're going to stand nice and tall, straight up. Don't lock those knees. Nice straight-legged. Don't lock them. And we're going to bring it up to 90 degrees. And then once we bring it up to 90 degrees, we're going to make sure our foot is not in. It is nice and out. And we're going to hold it for 15. Okay. Ready? Up. Nice and straight. Forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So now same thing on the other leg. We're going to go up and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's natural to have one leg that's a lot more balanced than the other. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And that will conclude this workout. Again, my name is Dylan Reuter. I am here as a student at WSU going for my physical therapy license. And I hope you guys enjoyed this workout.